Oh, I just found a glorious cabinet. Let's take a closer peek. It's open. Okay, I am having way too much fun.
The last time I was in San Diego, I didn't get very much time to spend at this antique mall, and I wanted to go back, and today's the day! I have nothing but time, and I am going to really scour this antique mall for some really special items that I can take home and list in my Thenichelady shop and flip for a profit. Let's get shop done.
This is simply called the Antique Mall in Encinitas. It's where the Consignment Classics is. If we have time, we'll go down there. All right, I do love all of this architectural kind of salvage stuff. Look at those. I would put those in a bathroom. So how do you hang these? Do you just put a nail and then just hang those on the nail? Oh, I guess there's a little nail hole up at the top too. Kind of loving those. Antique French tie. Oh, they're tiebacks. They're not even. I would use these as. Okay. Is that crazy that I would use these as a towel holder? Icy towel holder. Such a great repurpose way to use a tieback. $89 though. A little more than I can spend on getting something to decorate my own house right now. We're really looking for things we can resale. $62. So sometimes you just find a booth in a place is just not going to be a reseller booth, and you move on. Ooh, that's really pretty. But it's also a good opportunity to get your hands on things and look at things you may not have seen before. Like this is a Roseville Florentine bowl. I don't think I've ever seen Roseville in these colors, and I like it. Oh, look at this cat. He's pretty amazing. Cat stone pillow. He is $399. A pillow? You're a pillow? Yeah, it's not the kind of pillow I'd want to lay on. All right, those are really pretty still lifes. 1800s, 1890s. Antique England, still light. Still light. I read light. It's life. I know it's life. $229. Those are beautiful. Let's see if we can see any of the back. Oh yeah, look at the construction of that frame. Those are oldies. I really love this piece of pottery. English pottery. Grounger. It says Grounger. I have not heard of Grounger. It's really pretty. The blues. $42 on that one. Oh, look at this Van Briggle. I love their matte finishes. There's all your marks on the back. How much is that? $129. That is so cool. Absolutely stunningly beautiful things in this booth. Are those Roseville as well? Yeah, they sure are. It doesn't say. Let's see. Fuchsia. They are Roseville Fuchsia. French Moustiers Knife Rest. Those are cute. Nice big cheese server. Recently picked one of those up. Mine is not $129 though. I'm seeing a lot of wood boxes in this booth. It must be a specialty item of this seller, which is a good opportunity to take a look at them. Look and see what they have to say about them and their pricing. European carved box, $42. This one looks like leather. It is from Spain, $78 on that one. And I saw another one over here. Oh, where's the, how does that one open up? I see a hinge. Oh, It's got a skinny little opening. English, small chest, 1890 to 1910, 149. All right, I'm going to move on where we have more potential to find a resale item. Ooh, look at that beautiful antique crazy quilt. Wow, it's 50 by 50, $78. Look at the fabrics used in that. Oh, that's amazing. Amazing. Look at that Art Deco light fixture. You know, not everybody had electric lighting back then, and so to have this would have been probably in a house of some note. I always wonder the history behind something like that. Ooh, and then you have historic houses of early America. I almost said Carly America. Early America. When was this published? Let's find a date. 1927. So they're talking about historic houses. So if this was written in 1927, we are talking about some really old houses. This is a neat book. How much? It's only $22. You know what? You know what? I think I'm going to get this. I got some reading to do. So what I will do is I will consume the content and then I will sell it. I do have to take a peek at this Victorian scrapbook also. Doesn't appear that there's anything in it, so it's just the scrapbook itself, $48. Oh, there is such interesting stuff here. Now, I know that they have a rule that no two vendors are to be the same. They have to have unique items, and I love that. So as I'm going through here, I'm kind of looking for the uniqueness. Ooh, 20% off anything over $50. Do love that. Gorgeous clock. My brother has put me on clock hiatus because he said every time I get him a clock, he has to spend like $500 to get it refurbished. So he says, no more clocks right now. That's cool. But I mean, come on. That's pretty gorgeous. Wow. Okay, I do love this little glass bird tray. It looks newer. It does not look like an antique or anything. $13.50 is a great price for that. I think I'm going to pass though, but I do love it. Okay, I spotted this cool guy. He is silver overlaid, and I believe he is Peruvian. He is $23.50. I feel like I could at least double my money on that guy. I'm going to grab him too. And then look at this little painted piece of granite next to him. Hand-painted paperweight, $17.50. I think I could probably get about $30 for that, but it's quite heavy, so I'm going to leave it. All right, they have some cute things. Oh, he's actually he's real wool, $9.50. And then the cat, the little smiling cat back here is $16.50. That looks like petrified wood. Are you petrified wood? I feel like you are. It's $21.50. All right, we are right next to a speaker, so I don't know how that's going to work, but we are going to do our best. Oh, the bull and the bear bookends. I think that has to do with the stock market. Yes, I see them. I'm going to walk by. I'm getting ready to sell some of mine too. I'm probably going to do some kind of a special members only sale first for anybody who wants something out of my personal collection. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to sign up for the Niche Nation. It's $2 a month, 50 cents a week. And you get some special perks, including some special little insider sales I'm going to do. All right, there are some interesting things here, and I have my hand full, so I'm going to go drop this off, and I'm going to come back and take a deeper look. Okay, as I was getting ready to go over there, this piece really caught my attention. Look at that signature on the bottom, Sandy Criffle? It's only $14.50, so I'm going to get it and find out more about this artist. I promise I'm going to share what I find out about these things when I get back. Well, back to Jordan's, that is. I'm not going to wait until I get home. I can't wait that long. I want to dig in. I want to find out. I want to learn. Artisania Rinconata, $23.50 on him. So you just kind of have to look around. Every dealer has their specialties, things they value more than others. $29.50 on him. But there are things to be found. Oh, I like those birds. I mean, I like the butterfly too. $13.50. $13.50 on the butterfly tile. That's not bad. Sharon Peterkin from Australia. You don't often find tiles from Australia. The tile itself is made in Spain. So then the artist is Australian. Okay, but this is what I was really looking at. Look at the texture on these. $21.50. I really like these. They have like some writing down here that says what the bird is. Cassin's bullfinch and black-throated accentor. Okay, with all the fancy schmancy names. See, I was thinking these were old and they're not. They're made to look old because it's got all the compliance stuff on the back. They're from 2022. Wow. If you have those up on your wall, someone probably would not know that they weren't the genuine old vintage thing. Okay, I like this metal butterfly art too, but it is $37.50. Oh, look at that cat shelf. Oh, he's fantastic. Does he have a price tag anywhere? He's that Telly M. Stein. Man, I hate to take him down so I can see the price, but I really want to know. Okay, he's $47.50. Yeah, he's worth every penny of that. Can I get him back up there? Oh no. Okay, I might need my hands for this. Okay, put him back. I did really like this piece of pottery too. It's $21.50. Okay, I'm gonna put it right back the way we found it. Okay, how adorable is this guy? $27.50. He's a Linda K. Powell chipmunk. That is cute. All right, I'm seeing a little bit of new and a little bit of old in this booth. So gotta look close. $14.50 and the cute little kitty cat pin. Can't do that. But I am gonna get the butterfly tile. I think $13.50 is a good price on that. All right, next booth has some interesting, unique things. Very manly things. Look at this, like a full-on Darth Vader. Not Darth, no, Stormtrooper. My bad. Stormtrooper. Oh wow, look at all the abalone shell. I just sold my last abalone shell that I picked up at the estate sale. These are priced really well. $29. That is a good price for one that big. This is bigger than the ones that I had. I'm not going to do it, but that's a great price. All right, now we are in a bit of a pop art booth. I love these bulldogs. The worst day of fishing beats the best day at work. Zelda Wisdom bulldogs. I've sold a few of those over my years. Yep, $30 is not a bad price. This one's it's an Elvis. Okay, his little head bobber thing here is. All right, there we go. Now, This one's got some clothing in it. Interesting, but again, definitely not my niche for the most part. I will do some, some Disney and that sort of thing, but I really don't look for that stuff. If I find it for the right price, I'll go for it, but whoop, $12.50 on these very fun little mushroom booty. That's what they're calling it. Okay, I feel like Jordan would like one of those. But I don't know, her decor has kind of changed at her new house, so I'm steering clear unless I know for sure. Okay, I'm on the hunt for a specific book. I am looking for Fletcher and the Unhatched Egg. If you have a copy and you want to sell it to me, please reach out because I really want my grandson to have that book. Okay, I love the old horse hitching post. I have to remember to show you prices. Sometimes I whiz on by this stuff and then I get the questions like, how much was that? So I'm trying to be better. Oh, those are cool. I don't know why I like those so much. They're rustic and I would hang these outside. Clay wall sconce, $76.50. Wouldn't those be great, like on a patio, burning citronella candles? Is that a little Cupid? It is a little Cupid. That's old. Oh, there's two little Cupids. Look at that old set of books. Please handle with care. What are they? They are 1900s Britannica encyclopedias. See, now that would just be some fascinating reading, wouldn't it? I'd love to take this 1900s version and get a new, well, what's the last, are they still making this? Whatever the last version is they made, let's see how they've changed things. All right, I love these cool old bowls. 125. And that one's probably about the same. A little bit bigger, but man, those have stories to tell. All right, not even sure what this is. It says Ellie French A5. Says a vintage wood factory mold. $147.50. Okay, what did it mold? What did it molded? Got some Empoli pieces there. How much is this green one? It is $39.95. That's not horrible. That's not horrible at all. Not quite enough margin for a reseller, but it's discounted off of an online price for somebody shopping in person for sure. Which is kind of what you have to do if you have a booth space. You have to know your in-person clientele. You have to know what the market will bear no matter where you're at. That's a beautiful, beautiful table runner scarf. Oh goodness, let's see. Some old boots. Oh. Lauren Chapman Laguna vase. Not familiar with that name, but it's interesting. $28.95. I might have to look that up. I do like this one, this Studio Raku for $18. No chips. It is signed on the bottom. Sue, $94. You know what? For $18, I am picking that up. Okay, I did a Google image search and I can find several pieces made in this same style. I didn't dig, super deep, but everything was over $60. So I am going to go ahead and pay the $28.95 for this and at least double my money. Okay, tell me that doesn't strike an emotion. Okay, he's kind of cool. It's $21.50. He has a little bit of age on him. I don't know how much age. I don't think he's super old, but he's very cool. $21. Oh, look, a dealer that shares my love of carrots. $6.50 for those little bundles. I have plenty. I have plenty of carrots. Some vintage clothing. Oh, an old Rolls Royce sign. That's interesting. That is a lamp made out of a clarinet. Clever. Now you know I'm tempted by these so much. $6. Great price. I'm going to resist. I'm going to resist. I have sold a large version of this horse. Apparently he's like some famous sculpture, this poor little skinny horse. This one's carved from wood. Poor Poor little guy. He needs some groceries. Oh, look at that old Jiminy Cricket. 1940. He is $95. And then there's Mr. Toad back there too for $85. Oh, and there's two different forms of Geppetto. I wonder if those are Henri. It doesn't say that. Scirocco. That one's Scirocco. What it? I don't know. It doesn't say. Oh, he's a toy. Rempel toy. Don't know about that one. They are cool though. Oh, there's Popeye and olive oil too. Okay, let's see. Some more glass. This looks a bit more contemporary. $49. Oh my goodness. I love these. The goldfish. How much are they? Let's see. There's a set of 6. $145. Yep. They're crate and barrel. I have sold these. I haven't had them for a very long time. I haven't found them for a very long time. Those are amazing. You could say I give them a thumbs up. 24 on that guy. That's cool. I like that. There is a beautiful Bohemian decanter set. Now I like the size of this one versus a lot of the ones I find, like the super tall ones. This wouldn't be so hard to ship. They have 130 on that. That is not a bad price. Actually, marked down to 105. Oh, look at that piece. Oh, it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. It's a crate and barrel. Wow. Look at that. Crate and barrel. Nice. That was probably like $60 or $80 at the store when it was new. We're going to leave it for now. Did I show you the price? $22. Fantastic price. I don't know, maybe I should look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I see them for $30 to $45. So $22 is a really great in-person price. Just not one for us. Those are cool. Oh, what do they say? Kai Koppel signed art glass votive. They are $25 each. Those are pretty interesting too. Okay, he's a cool looking turtle. He's a box. He's $14. Oh, no. I need to leave you, buddy. I would be far too tempted to keep you. Oh, I just found a glorious cabinet. Let's take a closer peek. It's open. Oh, this one is a Northwood for $65. This one is Art Nouveau vase for $125. Look, oh, that's gorgeous. Look at the shape of that. Oh, very pretty. Drinksters. Interesting. So 12-inch drink stir for $22. That one is Imperial glass. I suspect that one is too. Bunny. I like you. Oh. Swedish vase, $79. Of course, look at that blue. Look at that stunning blue. Jamestown, blue Fenton, ruffled, $68. That, oh my gosh, that blue is everything. Wow. Okay. Admiration over. Oh, look at that amazing little old stained glass window. It's got little hooks on it. This could be a perfect sun catcher in a window if you have it. Oh, I really like this. How much are you? You are $145. Nope, not today, Danny, not today. Okay, I just spotted these candlesticks. They call this a Barley twist, and every pair I've ever seen has been hundreds of dollars. Now, I guess they are priced separately, so it would be $84. The potential here, though, is that they could be worth so much more. Do I want to spend $84 and double my money at least? Oh, I really want to. I really want to. I wonder if the dealer would give any kind of a discount. I'm so torn. Had they been $42 for the pair, I mean, I'd be all over it. So it's just wondering. I don't know. I'm going to think about those. Okay, he's fun. I'm not even sure I got back into this little corner the last time I was here. I was in such a hurry. Lots of costume jewelry up here. Those are fun. $21.50. It's probably about what I would get for them. Pretty stuff. That's a piece of Murano. $47.50. Good price. Not a reseller price, but a good price. Look at those fantastic kitties. He's missing his blue eyes, and he's missing one of his blue eyes. $97.50. Very desirable, though. I did find this beauty. That is a really nice little glass bird for $13.50. Yeah, we'll take him home and figure out who he is. All right, let's see what else we've got over here. Those are cute little candle holders, candelabras, $17.50. Set of 2. I don't think they're that old. That's really pretty. What does it say? It's Gottinger. It's a Gottinger piece for $23.50. Okay, this is really pretty too. I gotta put my little bird down for a moment and look at this little dresser box. I always struggle with like dresser box, trinket box. Trinket box to me is small, and a dresser box is bigger. It's $27.50. It's newer. It's like, it's not metal. I think it's a heavy resin. I do think it's a heavy resin. It's really nice though for $27.50. Just can't mark that up. Oh, look at this little candle snuffer in its holder. $37.50. That is fabulous. There was a day these things were selling for hundreds of dollars. It's like the glass is formed onto the piece of wood beneath it. That one is $65. I feel like that's a good price. I'm not gonna do it, but somebody should come and snag that. I am loving the color of this rug. Let's see what that says. $28. Really? Oh. Is that not just a stunning color? How can that only be $28? You know what? I'm going to find a place for this. I want this rug. Okay. I am having way too much fun. Okay, I've actually got one of these still in stock, and I've sold one. $98. They are Blanco. Heavy duty Blanco. Oh, another cool, crazy quilt. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Okay, I found 2 matching little rugs to go with my big rug. I just handed those off. Look at this. With that riggery around the edge. Pink handmade, $68. I wonder who done that one. Some of these pieces of glass can be worth a lot of money. One of the things I look for is that they don't have it identified with the maker. So they just kind of guessed on pricing, but I would have to do a little research to pay $68, but another day I might have. Like the color on that one, but I think it's a newer piece. Yeah, see, $68. That kind of tells me that's just maybe one of their go-to prices that they put on things. $20. It's not a bad price for those. Little Chinese famille. That's a cool watercolor. I'm not really in the market for any more art. I am in capacity on art right now. I could open my own art gallery, in fact. Look at the daisies. Bavarian hand-painted 1920s to 1940s. $39. Beautiful. Unusual. You don't normally see daisies like that. Every single booth does have a different vibe. Oh, look at the big Weiland book. This, see, I have a place for this. Like, I would set this out on one of my tables and then use it to put stuff on. Okay, there's the price. $28. I really don't need it, but I do love the older work of Weiland. I have 2 of my own Weiland prints up on the wall. $2.45 on that. Hutch and Ruther. Ooh, owls. Oh, look at his little face. $49. He's a Brem. Brem. Are we sure? Or is it a Bohm? Bohm. It's a Bohm. Thought so. Oh, look at the woodpecker bookends. Look how lifelike those are. Those faces are amazing. Oh, how much are you? You're going to be more than I can get. I know you are. I would love you, though. How much? I can't read it. Is it? They were 140. Now, is it 69? I can't quite make that out. I wonder if it's also on the other one. Let's see. I can't make out the price. There we go. 95. They're 95. Gosh, that seems like a good price for those amazing birds. It's not in my budget today, but boy, I love them. That's cool. I came over here and the light turned on. I was like, oh, it's a little dark in that corner for filming. But I walked over anyway, and then the light popped on. See if there's anything we can't live without over here. I do like the fish. I do like the fish. $14.75. He's a Department 56. Oh, I like him. I don't know. He's probably worth about $25, but not quite enough margin for this girl. Okay, somebody made these little magnets from, looks like knife handles. And you can put like a photo or something on them. That is a really clever idea. All right. Very nice vibe in this booth. I see pottery. I see glass. My favorites to look at. $24. We got good prices. $92. It's a Zane Leslie. Ooh, I like this little twisty organic piece for $28. Anything down here? What's this little guy? I saw the little animals on it for $12. It's not signed. I wonder if it was part of a set. I feel like maybe it was. That's really pretty. Is that a cookie jar? It is a cookie jar. He's kind of amazing. A little Maxfield Parrish. Oh, you're pretty. Look at that bird. I like the finish on him. $29.50. Anderson design. I like him. Those are cool. $24 for the small one. $34 and $44. Oh, looks like the Velveteen Rabbit. And those are some pretty classic Roseville. Got a whole table display of glass. $90 on the pair of those tripod candlesticks. Those are pretty awesome. These are like all the things you hope to find at the thrift stores. All right, we have a whole row to go here. Got some bamboo handled. Can't call it silverware. It's not silver. Flatware? I guess flatware is the correct term. 32 on this little cloisonne butterfly box. Got a whole herd of camels. We can't look up. There's a naughty woman picture. And fun stuff. Ooh, I like that. 42 on the carved wood vase. Okay, that's a beautiful piece. I almost think it's a carved gourd. Let's see what it says. No, it says it's raku. It's a very thin raku. Oh yeah, that's raku. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that inner glaze. I'm kind of wondering how they did that. 98. There's a lot going on with this piece. A lot of work put in to get all those different colorations on that. Okay, I like the aesthetic of this booth. That is a really pretty chessboard. I guess it could be checkers too. $2.25. Just need some pieces to play. Okay, let's see. So much to see. Jordan just taunted me saying she was ordering pizza. When are you going to be home? I'm like, no, I am not going to rush. I will eat cold pizza. Oh, I like these. Let's see if this one has a price. Yes, $58 for that pair. I like those. Okay, look at this box. Oh, look, it's got a little moon in the corner. Or is that the sun? I'm going with moon. $42 pyramids wooden box. Oh, they're pyramids, not hills. I gotcha. And then this one's totally different. There is something about a black checkerboard floor that just takes you back in time. Did you know these little flocked bunny banks are worth something? I got 22 on that one, and that is legit. I have sold them. That is why I always look at them. Wow, look at that old, what do you call it? Chamber stick candle kind of thing that holds the matches inside. Like, this is a utility. This is not fancy schmancy. This is like, this gets you to the outhouse. Enamelware. Oh my, look at these birds. Oh, it's a box. What is it? It's coasters. Coasters for $8. Oh, they're amazing. Oh, these birdies are amazing. What is it, like a couple of each of the bird designs in here? Is there a third one? Oh, they're reversible. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, come on, Danny. Don't tear stuff apart. I feel like I need those in my life. I also have to look at the little wood bowl. Oh, he's only $8.50. All right, I am digging that little wood bowl too. All right, we're grabbing that. Okay, if you watched my videos, here's your quiz. Are they or are they not Dorothy Thorpe? Put your answer down in the comments. Okay, this is the kind of booth that gets me in trouble because there's so many cute little things. Like those salt and peppers for $14. I do like them. I'm going to resist. Oh, that punch bowl. Wow. All right, that is painted on like wood slats. It's quite interesting. That's an old cookie jar there. Quite a variety in this booth. Even got a little bit of jewelry in here. Not really searching too hard through jewelry because I still have a lot to get through. Okay, that's very orange and yellow. What do we got? $150 for the Heller Massimo Vignelli set. Let's see what other goodies we have. We have tiki mugs, quite a few tiki mugs. Looks like quite a few mid-century type barware things. Some orange cookware. There's a very, very strong incense. Oh, turn around, Danny. There it is. But that does make it so I have to vacate this booth fairly quickly because I don't do strong scents like that. Oh, look at those bookends. Those are fun. I don't think they're old though. Oh, he's cute. Oh, 118. Gaston Lachaise bee sculpture. Well, alrighty then. See what we got. Another really pretty little turned wood vase. I will get a hand free and see how much that one is. I'm just kind of doing a general overview first, see what I want to go back and look at. See, $148 for that beautiful pair of candlesticks. They are bronze. Got another, is it Murano? Okay, I gotta put this down. I'm gonna put that down right there for a moment because I need to get my hands on this. Oh yeah, that's Murano. See, once you get your hands on it, you can feel it, even though that bottom is slightly off from, now I'm not sure. It's old, so because I can see the micro scratches. It just doesn't have a classic Murano bottom. Let's see if this one has the classic Murano bottom. Yeah, see? That's the classic Murano polished pontil. Makes me think this could be one of the other companies where some of the designers left to go work at. Still same quality, same coolness, but it's different. And while I had my hands free, I came back to check this one. $24. Tiny wood base, no water use. This dealer sure gets a lot of stuff put in the booth. I really like that, even though it's like not really anything specific. There's something really cool about it. I like the colors. I like the abstractedness of it all. Oh, and I really like that too. $22 on the lucite paperweight. Love that. And I had to pull this out while my hand was free. $48. I mean, that could tell stories. Okay, that scared me. I thought somebody was sitting there. It is not. It is one of those life-sized kind of statues. Jujube. Nothing's really super calling me, although that is an adorable candle. You could never burn that. What's the point? Look at this guy. Franklin Mint porcelain penguins. Oh my gosh. He looks like the penguin from Happy Feet. He says, "Which way?" That's great. He was 35. Just can't quite do that. Okay, we got the mid-century vibes going here. We got 20% off. All items $50 and over. Those chairs are cool. Some pretty classic mid-century art. Oh, look at the bird. He's cool. All right, I like this booth. I don't know, it's not really how I would want to decorate my home, but I love finding it and appreciating that it's such a hot style right now, and I love seeing other people's homes that put it all together. It's too minimalist for me, honestly. I think the mid-century style needs less stuff so that you can really concentrate like on what these items are. And I like a lot of stuff. And then this booth is more, I don't know, it's got a little bit of a cottage core thing going over here. No, maybe not quite, but it's definitely not the mid-century. Oh, I love those. Look at that. Stackable tea. Look how it makes a tree. It's $48 for the 5 pieces. It's a good price. It's just not a reseller price. And then here you have like that real woodsy kind of true antique vibe going. Oh, look at all the copper. See, Jordan should have come with me. Got all the copper goodies. I just brought all her copper goodies from that estate sale I went to where I found a bunch of stuff. She was very pleased to get all that. We haven't taken it out of the tub and put it in her kitchen yet, but we're gonna if we have time. She's had a lot of work to do. I have been helping with the baby while she has been working. This is another really cool pair of candlesticks. Now, these are not like the Barley twist, but these are interesting, and it's for the pair. There's the wood turner Kendall. I do like those. Okay, she's pretty fun. Let's see what we've got in here. These little stone carved creatures. Oh, horses, 42. Okay, let's do that quiz again. Dorothy Thorpe or not Dorothy Thorpe? Now we have a real country kind of primitive farm theme going here, southwesty, I guess you could call it. Got these rugs that are steer hide, 200. Oh, look at that old-fashioned fireplace thing there. Old photos. It's not really my jam. What does that say? American Darling. That's a really pretty purse for $75. I do love how they've made this whole little rustic rooftop thing. It gives you the whole feelsies. We know shopping is a very emotional thing. Okay, those are really pretty candle holders. $85 for the pair. Ah, those are stunners. Stunners. As is this cloisonne bowl. Ah, it's beautiful. $270. And yes, there is jewelry in cases here. There's a big case up front I'll show you before we leave. Look at that bird cage. Wow. $200 for the Victorian bird cage. We just spotted this little porcelain vase over here in the corner. Look at the cow scene on there. It's from Germany, $75. Oh, I really like that. So cool. Oh, look at this. Antique oak Tyndale sheet music drawers, because you know, playing the piano used to be like the thing. How much sheet music would you have needed to keep? That, I love that. It'd be a good jewelry chest too, because the drawers are shallow. You could definitely line those and put jewelry in. All right, I see some very high-end glass. Yeah, $895. It's Durand. Oh, absolutely stunning. I'm not sure who this one is. The one behind it is Steuben. Oh, what's that one back there? That's a Lofton. Can you see it? Let's see. Oh, we can get closer. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful glass. This is a booth that was being worked on when we were here last time, so I did not get to look around, but wowza. Look at the quality in here. Look at that. It's huge. Beautiful. It's the right area for things like that. I bet they do quite well. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Royal Pelican. Oh wait. Artist Botsai glass sculpture lionfish. That's amazing. $500. Look at that Art Deco. What would she be? Is she a lamp? It just says Art Deco nude on alabaster base. But there's these little holes here, and then that lifts up, so I wonder if it was just intended to be a sculpture. And that, oh wow, French bronze mirror with crystal vases. Oh, that is beautiful. $875. Okay, I was looking at the Brady Bunch here and then spotted that. It's a single bookend, but look, or maybe it's not a bookend. I mean, it could be a bookend, but it's got a frog etched in there and it's signed Sweden, something Sweden on the bottom. I don't know, $30. I love that. I'm gonna grab that. So all of these books have been kind of sealed up, so you can't look inside. I don't know, I like to look inside a book before I buy it. Those are interesting. What does that say? Acrylic rods not included. Oh, okay. I like the acrylic rods. Let's see what we got over here. I have the same cabinet in the smaller version. That is very interesting. Again, this is all some high-end, mid-century, bad little children's books. What? No. No. Okay, that Moroccan floor vase. Gorgeous. I almost forgot, but it's $635. My mind got kind of drifted over to this one, the slag glass, for $328. It's got the lily pads on it. That is a stunner. Royal Copenhagen, $125. I love it. Okay, got all the gorgeous turquoise and corals. Oh, amber. Love that. Oh, I like that one with the birds on it right there. Oops, can you even see it? There we go. Birdies. Lots of turquoise. Okay, let's see what's on the other side. Oh, of course, the first thing I see is a turtle. $15. It's a good price. Oh, there's another one. I don't need another turtle. I have to find a way to display my turtle jewelry. I have quite a few pieces in there right now. I just keep them in a special little box, which kind of defeats the purpose of collecting something if you're not actually looking at it. So if you have any ideas, please pass them on to me. Okay, here is my small but mighty haul. Which one of these pieces do you think is the biggest score? I will reveal it as we go forward. But first, can we just look at these rugs? I cannot even believe this was $24 and the small ones were $18. And I couldn't leave them behind because I'm never going to find the matching rugs again, but I am so super excited. It's probably not the highest quality rug, but it's going to go in my bedroom and the color is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's start here. I honestly think I'm going to end up keeping these. I did not buy them because they were like a huge score. I think I paid, and I've got my little cheat sheet over here. I paid $8 for these. They're by Kitchen Papers, reversible coasters. They are all here. All 10 are in here, and they have the pink bird on one side and the yellow bird on the other side. I just love them so much. I think I will be keeping them. They're worth about $12 to $15, and I paid $8. So honestly, I don't really have enough built in to sell those right now. So that's okay. The other item I probably am going to keep is the little red bird. I don't know. I feel like I'm super going to disappoint somebody right now, but I actually collect these little glass birds myself, and I don't have a red one. So I paid $13.50. He's worth about $20 to $25. I don't know. Maybe I'll list him for $25. If somebody's willing to pay that, I would sell him maybe. I don't know. I'm torn. What do you think I should do? The butterfly tile caught my eye. It's large, it's blue, it's a butterfly, and it's by Sharon Peterkin of Australia. The tile itself, made in Spain, of a terracotta. It's ready to hang, or you could just use it as a trivet on the table. I paid $13.50 for it. It is worth $25 to $30. Her tiles tend to vary depending on what the subject matter is and how desirable. I feel like a butterfly is pretty desirable. In that same booth, I picked up the Peruvian glass llama with the sterling silver overlay on him. I paid $23.50. I probably paid a bit much for him. I can get somewhere between $35 and $40. That's not quite the margin I normally like, but I just thought he was so super cool, and I think he's going to sell quickly. The little bowl I have discovered is signed on the bottom as Nara because that's the type of wood. You know, sometimes the monkey pod says monkey pod on it and teak says teak on it. Well, Nara is actually the type of wood. It's a very, very hard wood I have discovered. And we can see it's an absolutely beautiful wood. So I paid $8.50 for this, and I should get somewhere between $18 and $22. This little beauty here was quite intriguing. It's signed on the bottom, as you can see here, but here's one of my clues. When it's signed on the bottom, but the dealer has not listed the artist's name, meaning they didn't really look into how valuable that name is. Well, it turns out Sandy Cryer, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Kreyer, I paid $14.50. Her little vases like this sell for $40 to $45. There you go. Okay, we still have these to go. This one I picked up because it's a beautiful example of blue raku pottery. Look at that. Signed Sue 94 is simply all we know about that. I could not find any specific artist, so she was probably like a studio artist. Very, very good at what she does. See how round and precise the opening is? And it's just gorgeous and natural, and I am torn about selling this one. I would keep this. I would keep this. If it doesn't sell, I'm not going to be upset. I paid $18 because of that. It is worth somewhere in the $25 to $30 range because, I mean, it might be worth more. That's a conservative price because I don't know. I don't know who Sue was or what other works she has sold, but that is conservative just based on it being a beautiful raku blue pottery vase. This guy, remember, this just caught my eye on that one shelf of things in that really good booth. I didn't even realize at first that it had a frog etched in there. I thought it was just a beautiful hunk of glass. You could use it as a bookend if you wanted to, but it's a kind of a standalone paperweight. And then when I picked it up and I saw all of that writing, the only word I could make out was Sweden. Now that I've done a little homework, I can tell you this is Hovmantorp, Sweden, Arstrand L. Borison. Say that 3 times fast. And it is worth $75 to $80, and I paid $30. I'm absolutely in love with this book, Historic Houses of Early America. And I believe it's a 1946. Kind of the comps I looked up were 1946. I didn't double check. No, this one's earlier. Ooh, this one's even earlier than the comp that I looked up. This one says copyright 1927, and this was reprinted in 1936. So this is older than the comp one that I looked up. I do intend to look through this a bit, especially looking at the pictures. Maybe I'll do a members only and we'll look through it together. Would that be fun? Let me know down in the comments. Just kind of go through and look at some of these historic homes and some of the history. I'm trying really hard to figure out what this glossy page is right here. Stand by. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a big, beautiful fireplace. So I don't know if that's something interesting to you. Let me know. We can go through it together. I paid $22 for the book. It is, well, the 1946 version is worth $40 to $50. I suspect this one is worth at least that. Okay, I absolutely did go back for the English Barley Twist candlesticks. I could not get them out of my head, especially when you see comps in the $300 and $400 range on some of these candlesticks. At the very, very lowest conservative, I will get $150 for them all day long, but probably a little more than that. I will list them higher and see where we go. Look at the construction. That is early 1900s, the way that these are put together. You can see the color and patina in the wood. They have been used. There is some candle drippings. In this case, I don't think I want to clean out the old candle drippings. I think that adds to the charm of these. Tell me what you think about that. But this was a major score. Even though I had to pay $42 a piece, I will more than double my money. Okay, you can probably guess this is the score of the day. Again, this is one of those pieces I just got a really good feeling about. The technique involved in making this, you can see it's not just one color. There's a summer sew effect, there's Boulicante bubbles, and there's the rigorie. And what I didn't know is this piece is actually signed. I found that out by doing the research on like Google Image is how I identify things, and I found basically the same vase. And they had a close-up of the signature. Do you see it? Do you see it now? There it is, right there. Lauren Chapman. Yes, indeed. Signed. This piece right here is worth $225 all day long. There was a very low recent sale of $125. That was a low ball. If you go and look up her works like this, over $200. I paid $28.95. Score! Color me happy. That was a really, really good haul from a really nice antique mall, and it was super fun to shop and see all the different things. So as soon as I get home, I will get these into the shop and they will be available for sale. And for now, you go be profitable and make it fun. We'll see you on the next one.